If you want to change the world, start by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first start of the day. It will give will give you a small sense of pride, and it will occur you to do another task and another, and by the end of the day, that one task complete will have turned into many tasks. Complete, complete, completed making your bed will also reinforce, reinforce the phrase that the little thing in life matter. If you can do the little thing right, you never able to do the big thing right. And if by chance you have a miserable able day, you will come home to a bed that you made, and a made by give you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. To pursue training, there's a zero to long swim that must be completed. One needs the night swim. Before the swim, the instructor joyfully briefed the students on the speed of shark that inhabit the water of San Clemente. They assure you, however, that no student had ever been eaten by a shark, at least not that they can remember. But you are also taught that if a shark begins to cycle your position, stand your ground, do not swim away, do not afraid. And if the shark hungry from midnight start to work you then summon up on your strength and punch him in the stomach, and he will turn and swim away. There are a lot of sharks in the world. If you hope to complete the swim, you will have to deal with them. So if you want to change the world, don't break down. From the sharks over the few weeks of difficult training, my SEAL class week started with 115 men were down to just 42. There are now 6 boat crews and 7 men each. I worked in the boat with a tall guy, but the best boat crew we had were made up of little guys. The Munchkin crew, we called him. No one was over 5'5". The Munchkin boat crew had one American Indian, one African American, one Polish American, one Greek American, one Italian American, one two Turkish from the Midwest. They are a part our run of our swarm. On over the boat crews, the big men on the other boat crews will always make good nature fun of the tiny little flipper. The Munchkin put their tiny little feet prior to every swim, but somehow there's little guys from every corner of the nation of the world always have the last laugh, seeing faster than everyone and reaching the shore long before the rest of us. SEAL training was a great apply, nothing mattered but your will to succeed, not your color. And not your ethnic background, not your education, not your social status. If you want to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart, not by the size of their flipper. The ninth week of training is referred to as Hell Week. It is 6 days of no sleep, constant physical and mental harassment, and one special day at the Mudflats. The Mudflats are an area between San Diego and Tijuana where the water runs up a creek, the Terror Slough, a swampy patch of terrain where a mark will engrave you. If on Wednesday of Hell Week, but paddle down in the Mudflats and spend the next 90 fighting hours trying to survive the freezing cold, the howling wind, and the incessant pressure to quit from the instructor as the sun began to set. That Wednesday evening, my training class, having committed some egregious infraction of the rules, were ordered into the mud. The mud consumed each man till there was nothing visible but our head. The instructor taught us we could leave the mud if only 5 men would quit. Only 5 men, just 5 men, and we could get out of the oppressive cold looking around the Mudflats. It was a present that some students were about to give up. It was still over 8 hours till the sun came up. 8 more hours of bone-chilling cold, chattering teeth, and shivering mass of the Chinese were so loud it was hard to hear anything. And then one voice began to echo through the night. One voice raised in song. The song was terribly out of tune, but sung with great enthusiasm. One voice became 2, and 2 became 3, and before long everyone in the class was singing. The instructor threatened with more time in the mouth if we keep up to singing, but the singing rested, and somehow a mouth seemed a little warmer, and the wind a little calmer, and the down not so far away. If I have learned anything in my time traveling the world, it is the power of hope, the power of one person, the Washington, Lincoln, King Mandela, and even a young girl from Pakistan, Malala. One person can change the world by giving people hope. So if you want to change the world, start each day with a task completed. Find someone to help you survive. Respect everyone. Now the life are not fair, that you will fail often, but if you take some risks, step up. One time of the darkness, fade down the bullets, light up the downtrodden, and never ever to give up. If you do these things, the next great reason and the generation that following in a world far better than the one we have to do and today, and what started here will in days have changed the world for the better.